Hi everyone. OpenAI has recently launched the O3 mini model series in three variants: low, medium, and high, and out of which the models are free to use on ChatGPT. And surprisingly, these models have beaten DeepSeek R1, the sensational model of the year, on almost all the benchmarks on reasoning or maths or coding. So we will be talking about the different benchmarks comparing O3 mini and DeepSeek R1, and later on try to figure out which model is the best right now. So this one, the first benchmark that we are talking about is the live bench, that is around coding. So here you can see that in most of the parameters, O3 mini, that is on the second number, has beaten DeepSeek R1. The global average is 73.94 compared to 71.38 by DeepSeek, which is the major number you should be seeing. Apart from that, be it reasoning, coding average, it is way higher as compared to DeepSeek R1, suggesting O3 mini is way better than DeepSeek R1 on coding. Just mathematics average is comparatively lower, else all the benchmarks it is able to beat out. And on live bench, very visible it is that O3 mini has outperformed DeepSeek R1. Now let's jump on to the other benchmarks and see what is the case. Now the next benchmark that we are talking about is NYT connection. So this is basically a puzzle based benchmark, as you can see, and here you can see that in the top list O1 leads the chart, no worries, but O3 mini is the new debutant with a score of 72.4, while for DeepSeek R1 the score is 54.4, which is quite low as compared to O3 mini. So on this benchmark also O3 mini is looking to be dangerous and better than DeepSeek R1. Now looking into the humanities last exam. So this is one of the recently launched benchmarks, which is a curated list of all the tests which a high expertise human can do. So if any LLM is able to beat it, they would consider it to be the best model. And here you can see that even models like O1 or Gemini thinking have a accuracy rate of less than 10%. And here you can see that O3 mini medium and O3 high has entered with 13 and 10.5% accuracy, which is very nice. And it has beaten DeepSeek R1 here also. Calibration error is a little higher, suggesting that DeepSeek R1 is more stable as compared to O3 mini models. Now moving on to the other benchmarks, there are many benchmarks that we can see. So here you can see that just follow the legend. DeepSeek R1 is this peacock color, the third last bar, and we will be comparing it with the red one, O3 mini high, right, the last bar. So in case of MMLU pass at the rate 1, DeepSeek is leading the chart. In case of GPQA diamond, O3 mini high is leading by a huge margin, as you can see. Compare the third last bar with the last bar. In case of simple QA, DeepSeek R1 is leading compared to O3 mini. SW verified also, I think there's a neck to neck margin, but I still feel that O3 mini has performed better. Similarly for AIME 2024 pass at the rate 1 and Math 500 as well. The last bar is higher than everything else. So I think most of the benchmarks O3 mini high is able to beat out DeepSeek R1. But by now we all know that it's not just the benchmarks that we are looking for, but a number of other things as well. So talking about the API costing, DeepSeek R1, as we all know, is open source, but O3 mini is not. But still, if you talk about the API costing, the cost of O3 mini compared to other OpenAI models is quite less, but still it is costlier than DeepSeek R1. Here you can see that $0.55 per million cached input tokens and $4.44 per million output tokens. That's the cost for O3 mini. While the same cost for DeepSeek R1's API is, the input is $0.14, that is about one fourth, I would say, compared to O3 mini, and the output cost is like half of the compared to O3 mini. So I think in case of API costing also, first of all, the model is open source. So if you have the hardware, you don't need to see the API costing. If you don't have the hardware, still the API costing for DeepSeek are any day better. Now, open source, I think that's always the question. OpenAI models are not open source, and same goes with O3 mini also. While DeepSeek R1 has a huge lead on this because everything is open sourced. So, concluding, I think on most of the benchmarks for reasoning or for complex tasks, I guess OpenAI O3 mini models are leading the chart compared to DeepSeek R1. Having said that, I think the biggest edge with DeepSeek R1 is its open source capabilities. So What would you prefer, DeepSeek R1 or O3 Mini? I think I would still prefer DeepSeek R1's local version as compared to O3 Mini because of the cost and the model not being open sourced. But still, looking at the benchmark, if accuracy is your main goal, go for O3 Mini. Thank you so much.